here is an electrical problem that is fixable. We have wires just sticking out of the siding. It's vinyl siding. There was a rinky-dink couple screws and some metal attachments so a light could fit on there, but since it was just attached into the vinyl was ripped and sagging. So instead of having things like this, I'm going to put in a real electrical box. And that's what it looks like back behind there. I dug into the insulation and I found a 2x4, a 4x4 actually, right back there. So I'm going to use that 4x4, put a box on there. But this allows you to see what vinyl siding looks like. And you just pull it apart just a little bit. You need to work on it. Of course it can crack, so you have to be careful with it. But anyway, power's off on those wires. I'm going to cut a box around here, square around here, cut into the insulation the same type of depth, and then I'm going to put box right here. Measure twice, cut once. I think I'm a little off to the left where I want to be, so I'm going to move it back over where I want it to be. More like this. I think that'll work. We can get the wire to come through here. See if we can actually. You just get all the stuff that's in your way out of your way. We have to do that with our lives and everything all the time. You just, those things that are keeping you bound up, you just get them out of your life. Now we have somewhat of a chance. See, as we get this closer, we can see where we're off a little bit. Oh, no, that's not bad. We have wood right here, over 5 holes, and then this is coming in pretty well, so that's not bad. That's just this vinyl is a little bit out of alignment right here, and it's not able to bend like it needs to, so I'll cut a little piece off over here. It'll be nice and tight. And also, since it works, just have to figure this part out. Cut a little there. Now I'm going to use a little bit of line to make it easier to connect that the house power to the outlet. So just need a little bit, and I can get it from this. This is 220. It has 4 lines. I just need the black, white, and the ground. So you can see that's how it usually is. And then the way I usually strip the wire is just by going about like that. Crimp it one time, crimp it another time, and then pull real hard. Pull real hard without pushing down pressure on the jaws. You just want the right diameter to be present, and then the force to go that way, the force to go out. And then same exact thing. Now if I just put that up against my pliers, put the wire up against my pliers, it's not quite enough, so I gauge. Instead of going there, I go a little bit past there, and that's usually perfect. And like I said, I usually go, sometimes I go like 1, 2, 3, but usually 2 bites is all you need on that. Ground is ready, white is ready, and then black. I can strip these right here. That's going to make it real easier when I get back out there. Now this is a GFCI outlet. It goes up to 20 amps, so you can see it has a different configuration on that left slot. And so you can put a 20 amp extension cord on it. This is going to be used for the outside and in the alley, so there might be a little bit of utility work for that. And this is has a ground fault in it, so if water gets on it, then it shuts itself off. It's like its own breaker instead of electrocuting somebody. So that's a good idea around bathrooms or sometimes on the outside where you think water is a possibility to get onto it. So the ground is green. That's gotten a lot better in the last many years that's been standardized. When you see that green screw, you know it's the ground wire. It's the one that's touching the earth. It's the one that's touching the metal box of your power outlet. White wire is over here, just to make it good. And hot wire. Let's see, I'm going to put it in this one because I can put the wire in this side or this side. If I put it in the left side, it'll, as I'm rotating this screw, it'll tighten and pull the wire tighter. So that's a good idea. That's my 3 wires, all set. Now you may think it's unusual for this copper to be exposed, but it's going to be touching this metal, it's also electrically touching the electrical box, the breaker box, because that is ground. So just like they say, ground, that really is ground. It's earth ground. It's back at the electrical station, they've got a big copper pipe going into the ground so that all the electrons can go back to that. Because all the electrons are trying to get to something that is positively charged. The Earth is positively charged. So that means it's deficient in electrons. So that means the electrons are always trying to get back to it. So although it seems odd, it's just the way it has to be. And it's safer when you're touching more of the ground on the planet. That means you don't get electrocuted. We might be able to persuade these things to go a different direction. I like this bigger box because we have more space to push everything into. Because you could fit 2 electrical outlets in this, but I chose to just fit 1. And there. Okay. I've always found these screws to be so long that I like having a driver to screw them in. I'm going to center that a little bit better. It's trying to go to the right. Okay, that's the way it is determining it has to go. Alright. See, now that's looking really good. We got the ground fault. Cover isn't the exact best one to have, but better than having somebody be able to stick their finger in. So there, get shot. Okay, sometimes you just have to take the glove off. Loosen this up a little bit, give me more space, because this is just a little bit bent off. So the hassles you have to go through, especially the first time around. So you just get your mind ready that things aren't going to be perfect. You just have to struggle through it. And it's okay. See, that one kind of bent. Professional touch make these both go on the angle of this flathead screw, make it go the same direction and it look a little bit more professional. Now for the ultimate test. Let's hook up a vacuum cleaner. Push the reset. See if it turns on. I hear the vacuum cleaner working. That means this is working. That's fabulous. You did a correct job. That means victory, and victory is what I like after a good struggle. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and hope the best for you, hope the best for your project. Remember, in 2 days, tomorrow will be yesterday. So just get out there and get that project done. Have a great day. See you next time. Bye.